Hello students, good morning all of you and welcome back our online class Maths 7th standard. Students, today we are going to continue our 14th chapter, that is the perimeter and area. In the offline you have studied already the different plane figures and how about the perimeter and what about the area already you have studied. But students, today we are going to discuss some special plane figures, how to find out that area and some other things. Okay, so first of all let me know that students, first of all you should get that idea what is that plane figures. Already you have studied, once I will recall and I will remind you. Plane figures means which one, the two dimensional generally, and we have studied that triangle, square, parallelogram, trapezium, rhombus. These are the plane figures, only length and breadth is here, yes or no, 2D dimensional. So now today we are going to discuss about that some special plane figures, the 2D dimensional figures, that is generally trapezium and a rhombus. So first of all you should get that what is that trapezium. Trapezium क्या होता, trapezium जब एक quadrilateral, it is also one quadrilateral, four sides are there but one pair, only one pair of the sides are parallel. That means you should see, observe that students here, it is one, this is one trapezium. Okay, this is only one pair, that means this is parallel to each other. If any quadrilateral having that one pair of the sides if parallel, then it is a trapezium. And there are the two types of trapezium. One is isosceles trapezium, another one is right trapezium. So this is called as a right trapezium. And another one type of is there, that is like this. Students, you can observe that these two lines are parallel and this is equal sides, this is equal sides. This is called as isosceles trapezium. Okay, this is called as isosceles trapezium. And another one more is there called as, this is called as right trapezium. That means if one of the this is that height, that this is 90 degree. If like this is there and two sides are parallel, like this two sides are parallel, these are the, this is called as right trapezium. Okay, so now these are the both trapezium, but this is called as isosceles trapezium, this is called as a right trapezium. So now here area of the trapezium means what is that formula, how we should find out this, either it is isosceles trapezium or in the right trapezium, whatever may be, but how we should find out that area of the trapezium. Okay, so now what that, by using the formula, first of all we have to get that what that area of the trapezium. The area of the trapezium is equal to half whole a plus b into h. That means in bracket inside you should write down that a plus b, and here that side half into whole a plus b into h. But that a plus b and a and b, what is that? The a and b are the length of the two parallel sides. Whatever that in trapezium, you should observe that two parallel lines are there. That length, either a or b, alternative also if you will do, no matter. If you will say sir, I can write this is b, this is a, no problem. Okay, so you can change it yourself, not a matter. But because the commutative law is applicable in addition, so a plus b or b plus a, if you change also their length, nothing will happen, the same result will get. So what is that formula? Half into a plus b whole h, where h is the height, perpendicular height of the two parallel lines. That means this parallel lines distance how much, that is called as generally height. Okay, so now h be the height. So did you understand friends? This area if you find out, this formula you should remember and put that while you are doing that what some or the problems in application study. Whenever you are finding that area of the trapezium, you should use area of the trapezium is equal to half whole a plus b whole h, or half into a plus b into h. Okay, so now we will go for that area of rhombus. So friends, area of rhombus means what? First of all you should get that idea, what is the rhombus. Rhombus means friends, if one quadrilateral, if you see, quadrilateral means four sides. Okay, there are different types of quadrilateral are there. You have learned that parallelogram, rectangle, square, yes or no, trapezium, rhombus, kite. Okay, so same like one of that, out of that quadrilateral, this is one of the 2D dimension and this is called as also plane figure, area of the rhombus. Rhombus is also one of the plane figure 2D dimensional. 2D dimensional means length and breadth. So now see students, area of the rhombus, how generally formula is half into product of the two diagonals. Diagonals means half into d1 into d2. Okay, so this is also into square unit units, you should most write it square units. Okay, so half d1 d2 means d1 and d2, what is that? d1 and d2 are the diagonals. Okay, d1 and d2 are the diagonals of the students. Now if suppose this is one rhombus, now all sides are equal. If that any quadrilateral all sides are equal, that is called as a rhombus. Okay, and if each angle also equal and 90 degree, that is called as a square. Okay, so now if now it is one rhombus, that rhombus, that two diagonals are there, that means if the vertex to vertex, opposite vertex equal joint line segment, that is called as a diagonals. And that these two diagonals, observe, this is suppose d1 from this line perpendicular, this is vertical horizontal, that diagonal is called as a d2. Then this both it will multiply, then we can get by divided by 2, then we will get that area of a rhombus. So these are about that students. I have to find out that area of a trapezium and area of a rhombus. Okay, now we are going to discuss about that on a application basis, like on problems we will solve. So first of all, see that the question students I have written here. A path 3 meter wide runs outside and around a rectangular path whose length is 120 meter and breadth is 65 meter. So while this, like we are, whenever we are going to do that students mensuration, this is called as mensuration part of your mathematics. While you are doing that mensuration, you should must give that attention whatever the given data. First of all, read the questions very carefully, thoroughly. Then after, whatever the data given, that should write it, and what is asking, that you should make the questions. Then after, implement the formula and find out the answer result. Okay, so very important is the reading the questions and writing the data. Then after, using that formulas, and you have to find the answer. So now see students, now I read that a path 3 meter wide, I drawn that figure according to that wide runs out means outside of that figure, that whatever rectangular path given, that means rectangular path ka outside, that means boundary, that 3 meter wide one path is there. Okay, then what is the question is asking? A path 3 meter wide outside and around the rectangular path length of 120 meter and a breadth of 65 meter. Then what you have to find out the students? Find the area of the path. So find the area of path. So this area, how much? This path is there around it. Okay, this area you have to find out. Whatever that I said, that is the area of a path. So how you have to find out? Remember students, how like we have studied that rings. The rings means like two circles, like that, same concept, like that. So outer circle minus area of the inner circle, then we will get that area of the rings. Same like students, path area, how like the students, you should just get, remember, a outer rectangle the area minus inner area rectangle. So now two rectangles are forming. One is outside one rectangle, see, this is boundary line that one rectangle, and this is one rectangle. Okay, this is. So if that this total rectangle to this plane face, the plane rectangle is to remove, then remain, what is that area remain is there, that is called as area of a path. So given that, what is that, first of all is to find out the students. So given that, so this we can take that inner rectangular block length. Okay, so length of inner rectangle is equal to how much? 120 meter and a breadth of inner rectangle is equal to how much? 65 meter. So if you see that length of the inner rectangle is equal to 125 meter and the breadth of the inner rectangle is 65 meter. Okay, so now what you have to find out, that also given that here given that width of path is equal to 3 meter. So now first of all find out that area of the inner rectangle. Okay, area of inner rectangle. How much will come, students? In the area of the inner rectangle, how much we should find out that? Length into breadth. Length into breadth. This area, that plane figure now we are observing, no, that area you have to find out first. So we will get that 120 meter into 65 meter is equal to, multiplying that, so 120 meter. We can multiply here roughly 125 into 65, 0, 0, 0, 6, 8, 7. So we will get 7,860 meter square. Okay. Now what you have to do, students, observe. Now this is one part. Did you have written this? Okay, I will drop it this side. Okay, I will explain that one. Now see, students, now this area we got that. Now this rectangle, inside that plane rectangle we got that. Our total area we can find out the total. Before that, what is the length, this you have to find out too, and what is the breadth, this you have to first find out. So see, students, if length equal to outer length you have to find out too, then what is that the weight, both sides you will add up. So outer length of rectangle is equal to inner length plus the formula yaad rakho, inner length plus 2 into width. Okay, is equal to inner length how much, friends? 120 meter plus 2 into 3 meter is equal to 120 meter plus 6 meter is equal to 126 meter. Okay, so now we can do that same like outer breadth. Outer breadth is equal to how much? Outer breadth is equal to inner length plus 2 into width. Why we are multiplying 2 into width? We can add only because this side width is increasing, this side also increasing. That's why 2 width we are multiplying. So 2 width we are adding into 2 into. So inner 65 plus 2 into 3 is equal to 6 will add means 71 meter. Okay. Now area of outer rectangular. Area of outer rectangular part is equal to how much will get out area of outer rectangular part is equal to how much will get the length into breadth. Length how much you got? 126 meter into 71 meter. So now multiply, friends. 126 71 126 89 4 6 meter square. Now students carefully observe that now we total area we got and this also we got. So total area of path is equal to total field area minus this inner area. Okay, so area of path is equal to outer rectangle minus inner area of you can write it, you will get understand easily. Area of path is equal to area of outer rectangle minus area of inner rectangle. So is equal to outer, it got 8 9 4 6 minus inner we got 7 6 7 8 6 0. So 7 8 6 0, subtract 6 8 0 1. So is equal to 1086 meter square. So if you want to make it what is that, hectares it is given, find the area of the path in hectares, then what will do, we have to 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 square meter. So divided by 86 by 10,000 is equal to 1 2 3 4. So 0.1086 hectares. Okay, so hence area of the path is equal to 0.1086 hectares. Okay, so I hope you have understand about that. What is that values we got that? One second, students. You will see that. So look at here, friends. Here little mistake say correction is to do this. Actually 60 I have written. So 7800 you should do. This if you multiply this, we will get 7,800 meter square. Okay. So now I will do that here. Also I changed here 7,800. I have subtracted. We will get 1146 meter square. And whenever in hectares if you do by 10,000, because since 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meter square. Okay, so by 10,000 if you do, we'll get 0.1146 hectares. I hope you have understand about that, how to find out that area of a path. Okay, so see students, first main importance is whenever you are finding that area of path, you should draw the figures. What it is asking, inner and outer length you have very importance, and inner length and outer length if you get that by using that width, then you can find out that area of a path or outer area or the inner area rectangles. So different way that question will ask you can do. Okay, thank you all of you, have a nice day.